Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you ever wondered how...
Revelio.
You're wearing Punja's onion.
Accio. Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
Revelio.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Levioso. Accio.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
First, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Keep at it. A garden requires patience,
Accio.
water and sunlight.
Levioso.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. So strange.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, nurse blames
Accio.
Trust me.
Leviosa.
I don't want to go through that.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage, that's it. They'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are relishing their new pots. Only
Revelio.
My friends and I lose
Revelio.
time whenever we're at Three Broomsticks. Nearly missed exams one year. We were so engrossed in our butterbeers.
I spent an entire day.
That was it.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Revelio. My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fwooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Remember, wizard always has a few potions on hand. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience
Revelio.
and be thorough.
Professor, what's...
You should finish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Your potions...
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace
Gareth.
it. Hello again.
Here's the fruit feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around.
Brilliant! Thank you!
This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished. And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that it's supposedly so overrun. I was hoping you could go there and bring back, say, a bit of an exceptionally...
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlick grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Revelio.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication ready for a shot at glory.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit. Don't shy away now.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Stupefy.
Incendio.
Give them all forward!
Accio.
I'm the one!
Incendio.
Stupefy.
Leviosa.
Winner!
Accio.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Incendio. Reparo.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Leviosa. Protego.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Protego.
Stupefy.
Leviosa.
Stupefy.
Incendio.
Stupefy.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Stupefy.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Revelio. Incendio.
Shame it's over.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Lumos. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Accio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
I'm only teasing. Of course you can have them.
Oh, thank Merlin. You had me worried there. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Revelio. Lumos. 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 Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Ah, Lower Hogsfield, one of my two favourite Hogsfields. Lovely this time of year.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on you...
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblins... When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I knew...
You mentioned that you're painting.
I am. It's my calling, though most would think I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot, without my carts and my life...
Has Ranrock's lot ever...
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
That is very kind of you, but I think I did enchant the carts to return to me, slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you...
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion.
What do you have for sale?
no trouble selling this. Thank you. Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Yes. Accio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
An encampment. This might
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Took you for a troll the other day.
looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Many of you are there.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Bill smells glum.
Levioso.
Losing your stride. Not quick enough.
Accio.
That was meant for me.
Accio.
Why? Stupid.
Levioso. Incendio.
Pity. Not quite.
This will not go well.
Protego.
Lucky, that's all. You're much too slow. Oh, you stupid son.
Stupid.
But there, you should have fled when you had the chance.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Protego. Levioso.
Why can't I hit you?
Levioso. Revelio.
Suffering, do you?
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we, huh?
Levioso.
Someone there?
Incendio.
You seem tired.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Incendio.
You won't get away with that. What an unfortunate end for you.
Revelio.
Aha! There you are.
Accio.
If only Ranrock were here to...
Protego. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Babado.
Revelio.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my cart.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on the...
I don't know what to... Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good...
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, yeah, perhaps my next piece...
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get stuck.
Revelio.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they must...
A bit odd, but whatever the reason, for now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from... And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother... I am not going to sit by and...
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own.
I had heard there was all the more reason they must... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operation. Taking him down would cripple...
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that... I was thinking that we...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen. Fine. In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
You for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never... You see, I need to retrieve... Oh, please don't say no to...
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the... They never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. Father was so distraught that he forbid... A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch.
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass. We are known for our... But with all I plan to discover about the world...
What exactly?
It's an astonishing ancient... It's mainly used for studying... Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair. I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's lung. My best guess is that it's just over there. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
They must have come this way. Think.
I trust you didn't find dive.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Leviosa! Incendio! Accio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Stupefy! I'm not going anywhere with you. Stupefy!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but...
Well...
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before...
You're a researcher?
No.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attend...
Fixtures?
These are, I believe.
I can see...
Versatile her. I had just a... You see...
The Mallow Suite?
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallow Sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
मोहन मोहन घर से नहीं निकलता क्या बात?
Protego!
अरे नहीं मैं तैर नहीं सकता चला बड़ा जादूगर गिरिजा तो कहाँ था वो तो ब्राजील में था ना कैसे कंपनी से जा रहे
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Protego!
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
ये करना है
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after
R2
all.
और X से आग लगा देंगे
Levioso! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
चल गया कैसे खड़ा हो गया
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
एक साथ जलाएं जल्दी जल्दी
Incendio!
से पहले जलाएंगे।
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
इधर से दौड़ के जाएगा ना, इसको जलाएगा।
Incendio.
Try lighting all of the pyres before anybody sees you. Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
छोटे-छोटे बना, तो पीगे ना? थोड़ा सा पीगे? थोड़ा सा बनाए, थोड़ा सा। मेरा बन नहीं रहा है। Kettle one. रोमा में 54 का मिल रहा PS5। सॉरी 44। हाँ। टीवी तो ले लूं पहले। लेना भाई। टीवी है इसके क्या करूँगा? Hogwarts Legacy. $1. क्या चल रहा है? क्या चल रहा है? क्या नहीं चल रहा?